Yeah, it's nice to meet you. I'm such a fan.
Oh,
I'm
really.
I'm gonna be cool.
I'm so glad I meet you.
Oh, I'm gonna be so chill about
it.
it. I'm not gonna be weird or anything. But you live in Paris though. Do you often get to New York?
I do live in Paris. I do come to New York, not as often as I would want to because I don't want to take the plane too much.
Yeah.
I wish the plane would be more green, so I could come more often.
Yeah.
And I also go to LA because I have a part of my family that is in California.
Yeah,
so,
coast to coast. You won an Oscar for playing Edith Piaf. Congratulations.
Well, thank you.
Did you ever have the desire to just have like a music career and do that kind of thing?
Oh wow! This is a sensitive subject for me. I've been writing songs for 20 years and never shared, and but I might reach that point of the vital need to share.
Yeah.
My music. So maybe
Be that brave. We only live once. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We only live once,
Yeah.
and also it's, you know, I think I just needed. I needed to reach this point in my artistic life to have this vital need and not just being like, oh, I would love to sing or I would love to. Now it's become something that is like eating me.
Like necessary.
And it's a good thing, yeah.
Yeah. I heard, was it the Olympia that you played at with a friend and your friend kept getting you to play different instruments or something?
Oh yeah, so the producer I've been working with, yeah, he's always known that that I needed to express myself this way.
Yeah.
And we had recorded a duet and he called me, he was like, oh, I'm doing the Olympia, which is like he said, do you want to come on stage with me and sing? And I was like, yeah, okay. So come to the rehearsal. And I went there and then he said, oh, would you play bass guitar on that song? I'm like, no, I never played bass guitar. And he said, well, why don't you try?
What?
I'm like, okay. So he gave me a bass guitar and he showed me, do this, ding, 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 ding. And I did ding, ding, ding. And he thought it worked. And then he said, would you play drums? I'm like, oh, no, I'm not a drum player. He said, well, just try, boom, boom, boom. Like, I will do all of it. And then keyboards and what? Blom, 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 I don't know. And I ended up being on stage and on tour with his band, and I was really amazing.
This is not normal.
This is not normal.
I need you to know that. I didn't know if you were like, musicians are insane. Like that, people don't just, ding, ding, ding off the bat.
Yeah, but I think what is not normal is ask someone who's not a musician to be on stage and play ding, ding, dong, dong, bing, bang, boom. Yeah. And I'm very grateful that he did, but
this person has a lot of faith in you. I'm just like, that's a crazy thing.
Yeah, he's very confident that there's no expert of good music, and he said, no, but it worked.
I think it's amazing, and what a thing to push someone to do something like that. I've never.
That was a gift for me.
If if Jason looked at me and said, so I need you to play the trumpet, and I'd be like, well, I need a 6'7" tall, beautiful man. So let's just ask for anything we want. So let's dream big.
You didn't pick the easiest instrument. Like trumpet, I don't think
drums are not easy. I can't even
I know, but you do this and it does a sound like blowing in a trumpet.
Yeah, Lester, what you do is so easy. It's like
oh my God. I'm messing with you. No. You got me right. No, but
I'm totally messing with you.
No offense. I'm so sorry about it. I know how hard it is because I was so bad at it, but still people were, I don't know.
You do not have to say yourself. It's funny. I just think it's incredibly brave. That's why I'm like, dude, if you can get on stage and all of a sudden be like a ding, 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 you can release your music out there. You can get your music out there.
Yeah, but I will not play any instrument. I will just sing.
Yeah, that's what I do.
For the sake of.
I won't even take stairs or dance. I'm like, nah, I'll just take the microphone. Yeah.
Well, and you do it. I have to tell you something. Your version of Never Enough is
Thank you.
Oh my God.
Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you.
This is one of my favorite songs. And each time I listen to it and your version, I get so emotional. That's also why I'm so happy to meet you.
Oh, wow. Oh, thank you.
It's really a thing.
Thank you.
It's really a thing in my life, and it'll be forever.
It was
so.
my secret way of getting to do musical theater in some form. Like when they did the reimagining of that and then something on Hamilton, I was like, I don't know if I'm ever gonna be able to do, and I grew up in musical theater, so it was like my form of being able to kind of accomplish that. But I love that song. It's such a well-written song. It's so beautiful.
It's so beautiful.
Yeah, it's heart-wrenching. It's hard not to cry when you sing it, but thank you. That made me feel really good. That was a look at her in season 4 of The Morning Show. You can see it right now on Apple TV+. It's so intense, that scene. I love it. Congrats on joining the series.
Thank you.
Do you love it?
I love it.
Did you watch it before?
Oh, I was a huge fan of the show. And actually, I think I started watching it after the 2 first seasons, and I watched the 2 first seasons in 3 days.
I love that kind of
while
show.
working.
Yeah.
Like, I was literally like walking, you know, wherever I would go with my iPad. I was like, no, don't. Well, whatever.
Yeah.
And I love this show.
Yeah. Tell everybody, like, who's your character? Who do you play?
Oh, so my character is Céline Dumont. She's the new board president. And she's a very complex character. She comes from a wealthy French family. And she has a lot of power, and she has to deal with... it's always hard to not say anything that would spoil anything, but she's...
Got a lot of pressure.
Yeah, she has a lot of pressure. She's an interesting character because at the same time she has this power. Does this power come from only who she is or where she comes from, and also this need of recognition that she has? Like she wants to be free, but she's not that free, and it creates, like, you know, interesting layers in her personality. And
Oh my gosh. So this is your first TV series, I think, in 30 years?
Yes.
Wow. So
30, why 30?
And what is it?
Did I start it?
I don't know. I don't do math. I just
years?
can write you a song. I'm just Ron Burgundy. It said 30 years, and I was like, I don't do math.
Yeah.
No,
well,
but
definitely my first,
I mean, because a lot of people will stick to one thing. They'll either do film or they'll do TV, or some do both. Now everybody's kind of doing both because of streaming and stuff. But, like, do you enjoy it? Do you doing this, like, the series?
I really loved it, although it's very different from a movie where you have a script and you have a beginning and an end, and you can have, like, an arc of emotion of your character because you have all the material. I didn't know, even when I started, that I would have, like, 4 episodes and that we would start shooting, and I didn't know where my character would go, what she would do, what kind of relationship. That was terrifying at first, but Billy Crudup, when I had worked with him twice, he came to me and he was like, it's your first TV show. Well, just put yourself in their hands, the directors and the showrunner. They know.
You gotta trust in it.
Yeah, you have to. So it was a different experience, and I love, you know, trying new things. But definitely I was anxious, but definitely I was so excited as well to, like, you know, like, discover along the way who I would have, you know, a relationship with, and that was actually super exciting.
Yeah. It's nice, too, to have that intel, though. Like, you know, first of all, it's a good show. Like, everybody already loves it. We're on board. And then to get someone from the show to literally say, you can put your faith in it, because that would be very hard.
And that was helping, yeah.
All right. I hear that you spent some time here with your kiddos, too, and had some cool memories. Is it your son that had his first steps?
Yes.
That's crazy.
Yes. When he was a baby, I came
cool
here.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I did, I think, 2 or 3 movies here during his first year. And he took his first step in, like, a playground, and I was like crazy chasing him with my phone, like, and it lasted like 10 minutes because he didn't just walk, he just, like, ran.
Oh, that's some
after
fun
10
foreshadowing.
minutes of, like, the most amazing video, I just found out that I didn't push record.
Oh, no.
Devastated.
My favorite part of that whole answer was you said he was, like, not even 1, and you had done 3 projects at the time.
Know,
like, what?
I don't recommend at all.
I know. I went back too early.
While breastfeeding.
Yeah. While you didn't even
yes.
pump and what?
I did a little bit.
That's an invasive question.
Yeah, okay.
My bad. My bad. That's an invasive question. I just meant whenever I worked right after too, and it was just like it was too much. I went hard too fast, like with all that.
Yeah, but you know, I felt very lucky because this job, you have, like, you know, choices that you can make.
Yeah,
and I
you
felt
help,
very
yeah.
lucky that I could work and breastfeed at the same time.
Yeah.
And yeah, I was very aware of the luck that I had.
Yeah. You're like one of those women. I was like, pass the pump. I was like, I'm not, I gotta do this at another time. But I heard it's too much information. You're welcome. I'm American. Yeah. Welcome to America.
Oh, we're there. We're very intimate now.
Yeah. I heard,
yes, please, thank you.
I'm so classy.
Okay, me too.
I heard that he also, your son also learned to read in a unique way. It was really cool what you did because you would go off to work and you would, I want to do this for my kids and I read every night. And I heard that you recorded whenever you'd have to go to work.
Oh no, okay. Yeah, we had this very special connection with the Harry Potter's
Me and my kids
books.
do too, yeah.
And this connection was like something I really cherish. And he was actually starting to read the first book we read together, and I think it was the second or the third. I would read like every night, and I was going to Antarctica for 15 days.
As you do.
And that was, yeah.
Yeah.
It was a journey, a trip with Greenpeace. That was very important for me to go there.
Yeah.
But it was the first time, I think he was about like 7, and it was the first trip, it was the first time I would go away 15 days away from him. And I recorded like 15 minutes of the book like every night for like 15 days, so he would have, you know, my voice.
You're the best,
but then
Mom.
when I came back, he had read the whole book because 15 minutes was not enough. And I was like, yes, like something I didn't even know I was doing, like
Crushing
on
it.
this purpose.
Yeah.
And so yeah, but now he's 14, he doesn't read anymore.
I know.
That's the problem, you know.
I love that.
I hope it'll come back.